Hello, I'm Irene of Byzantine. You can just call me Irene. Some call me the Killer Queen, and you'll see why later in this interview. My interests? Well, I love to participate in beauty pageants. That's actually how my husband discovered me and then decided to ask for my hand in marriage. I also really enjoy church, specifically the Greek Orthodox Church. I mean, I love their icons. They're just beautiful. I guess you can call me an iconophile. A lover of icons, yes. And lastly, I just live to be in charge of everything. I'm the boss. Well, I started out as an empress of the Byzantine Empire. Then when my husband Leo IV died and left his throne to my 10-year-old son, I became co-emperor because, I'm not going to leave my 10-year-old son, so I have to help him make the right decisions. But eventually I became just the sole emperor of the whole Byzantine Empire. As the richest woman in the whole empire, I made the most diners. I absolutely love my job. I would literally kill to be in control. Well, as a reputably beautiful emperor, I can honestly say that all my physical features are perfect. My beauty is the most important thing that made my husband Leo want to marry me in the first place. If there is one thing I could change about myself, it would be my height. I'd love to be 5'11". Taller women, they just have this fierce and powerful edge to them. I want to look like that. Confidence is hot. Oh, where am I from? Well, my hometown is actually Athens, Greece. Both of my parents are Athenian. Sometimes I sort of miss the busy but simultaneously beautiful atmosphere of life in Athens. But really, in the end, nothing could compare to being the leader of the Byzantine Empire. Well, some places I've traveled, really I've spent pretty much my whole adult life in the Byzantine Empire. My childhood in Athens was okay. I have some pleasant memories, but I really recommend that you go visit the Hagia Sophia. Their icons are amazing. I love checking them out. They're beautiful. I also recommend you going to Irenopolis. It's named after me. One place that I recommend you not to go is a certain room in my palace, specifically the room where my son Constantine VI was born. It's the same room that, there's a nasty rumor spreading that I had him tortured to death there. But whether or not that rumor is true or false, that's gonna be for me to know. Okay, 5 major accomplishments. Let's see, I was the first woman ever to control an empire as a totally independent ruler. I'm living proof that no matter what gender you are, you can do anything. Also, I'd really make a very smart date. My son was an iconoclast, which means he was really against icons, and I was an iconophile. So you can assume that our relationship wasn't that great. Our ultimate low point was when he sent me into an internal exile. I didn't leave the empire, but I could not rule over it. He replaced me as emperor. So for 2 years of being in exile, I watched him flush my empire down the toilet. By the time 2 years had passed, I had enough. I had him arrested. And then I also had him fatally blinded. You see, when he was blind, he was technically unfit to rule over our kingdom, so I was made emperor again. It's pretty clever, right? Okay, as you can already tell, I'm drop dead gorgeous. How can I be when my good looks are what got me married to Leo IV in the first place? I was chosen in a bride show. A bride show is a Byzantine version of a beauty pageant. It was really trendy for emperors to go looking for their future wives in bride shows. They just picked them out of the show. You could say that my beauty got me where I am today. I'm also a really influential person. I was so involved with the Greek Orthodox Church that eventually they named me as one of their saints. I was really involved with their icons. Plus, as I said before, I had a city named after me, Irenopolis. When it's translated into English, it means the city of peace. So if you choose me as your date, you're getting a whole package. Brains, beauty, fame, power, all in one. one person. Who wouldn't want that? You should consider me as your date. My availability. It starts out as a sad story. Yeah, see, I'm choking up already. My husband and I got into a fight because as I said before, I really love icons. He doesn't. I tried to sneak in icons into our palace, but he caught me. And we got into a huge argument, and for a few months over the summer, he left me. And he was gonna come back and apologize for the way he treated me and talked to me like that, you know. He never got the chance because he died of a fever. He died when we were still upset and not talking to each other. But, you know, since then, I've gotten over it. I'm still on the market now. If I had to be an animal, I think I would have to go with the snake. I'm very sneaky. Snakes are sneaky. And, you know, like I said before, I snuck the icons into our palace. Also, did you know that some snakes kill their young? They do it, you know, especially when they're in desperate need to survive. I guess some people tell me that I killed my son Constantine so that, you know, I could still have control, which is, you know, all that I live for. So anyways, please consider me as your date. I would love to go out more often. I'm not one of those weak women who have to be wooed by their men. You know, if you want a boss to date, pick me. Okay, thank you. Bye.